All right, here we go. Ta-da! All the concrete is here. Hey, what's going on, YouTube? Hope everybody is doing well. Hey, joining here with the beautiful wife.
Hey.
What are you doing over here?
It's cold. I'm trying to warm up by the fire.
You got the actual heat on.
I do.
For the outdoor fireplace. Let me zoom out here for just a quick second. We are on the back porch for just a quick second, giving a house update, right?
Yeah, it's been a while. Okay.
Yeah. So really quick, outside living porch, and then we're gonna take you guys through, show you the concrete that's done, the lighting fixtures are on, the fireplaces are working. Again, apologize for not having a video here the last couple of weeks. It's been a little busy,
I've been trying to do like a weekly update on Mondays or Sundays on my Instagram account. But we have LAL happening, we have Equip happening, the season with fall. This is like the busiest season of our whole year. So yeah. We're like in it, but.
Yeah. Quick house update though. Apologize for the delay on not shooting more videos, but this will probably be the last video that we shoot until what?
We move in.
We what?
We move in. I think we actually get to live here now.
Is that right?
Soon.
Are you
Not
sure?
now, but soon.
You sure about that?
I don't know. So we did get our official like move-in date. It happens to be during LAL.
Yep.
Like weekend. But we will have been in the camper for a year to the date.
That's right.
Which is crazy.
That is crazy. So, long story short, the light at the end of the tunnel, praise Jesus. I don't know how much more mental stress I can take, financial stress I can take, living in the camper stress that we can take. The season's changing, the leaf season, I'm bidding snow, Equip Expo, LAL, life.
Mm-hmm.
It has been a very, very stressful, I'm not gonna lie, it's been a very tough couple of weeks and months.
It's been a very rough last couple of months.
That's right.
The winter, I think since last winter has really been the hardest.
But it has definitely eroded our positive attitude and will down. We're hanging on by a thread, but we are hanging on by a thread. Praise the Lord. All right, so you want to go do a little tour?
Yeah, I don't want to leave this. It's actually really
yeah, the fireplace is actually really nice. It does feel like some good heat, but unfortunately the back patio is not exactly like insulated or anything. By the way, what's this, your Costco find?
You guys, I love Costco. I've never felt like more of like a Midwestern mom than like when my daughter goes, let's go to Costco.
That's right.
She'd rather go to Costco than Target.
That's right. So, Abby loves going to Costco.
This is my Costco find. It's a hunter jacket, rain jacket.
Looks beautiful.
Boop, boop, and my snack that I currently brought with me.
All right, well, we'll save the concrete for last, but you want to go back inside?
Yeah.
Can you turn this off? How do you turn this off?
There's a switch.
Oh, I don't know, I'm asking.
Right here, there's
a switch?
And then just watch to make sure it goes off.
All right, looking good. All right, so you guys can see the grass seed. It is coming in. It might look a little bit patchy, but I promise you it is coming in. Right, babe?
Brian's been working so hard on the grass, so please say it looks good.
All right, there you go. All right, so we're back in here and a lot has transpired.
A lot has changed. I don't think you guys have seen any of the light fixtures or the fireplaces like lit up. And what else is visible right now?
All the lighting is in, I know that.
And the plumbing fixtures, I think they saw some of that.
All right, you wanna do a little horseshoe?
Yeah.
All right, so first things first, the lights from the built-ins, looking good.
They do, they look so good. So we have the tape or strip lighting or whatever on the interior.
Yep.
And then above they have the sconces. Those don't have bulbs in them yet, but I can't wait to see them all lit up. And we have dimmer switches.
Oh.
Which is a silly little thing probably to some people, but.
Go ahead, hit it.
Ready?
Ooh. There you go. And the only reason we love them so much is because obviously you're charged for each one at like $25 a dimmer. Shout out to Scott, our electrician, or maybe it's $75 a dimmer. I can't remember.
$75 a dimmer.
So anyway, this looks phenomenal.
Yeah. I guess, do you guys want to come see my favorite light fixture?
Yes.
On this floor?
Let's go.
Actually, I have like 3. I have the kitchen island ones, which we'll get to, but then our bedroom.
Well, one quick note here. Some of you guys might see this cut out. Didn't really like that we had to do this, but we get it. The TV needs something to bracket to. Usually they leave this cut out first and they stone around it. So when they told me I had to do this, I was like, no, my beautiful stone. But this, like a 2x4 basically goes in there or something like that. And that's what you mount the flat panel TV to. So there you go.
I cringed so hard having to do that.
I know, it's beautiful. And you're like, no. Wow.
This has dimmers too.
That looks beautiful. Wow, it does dim.
Yeah.
We haven't seen it since the dimmers were put in.
Yeah, so very like relaxing, kind of romantic vibes in here, and then they had to cut the stone in here too, which is just like, ugh.
Oh, yeah. They're going to put the wood in there and then mortar around it best they can, obviously. Do you want to show them the fireplace? Or did we turn the gas off on this one? I can't remember.
No, this is, the only one that the gas is off on is the one in the basement because it's ventless, which means you have the pilot light like accessible all the time, like there's just a little flame there. Terrified with the kids, so we're gonna use a key to turn it on every time to get the pilot light lit and then turn it on. That's just the best safety precaution that I can factor with having 2 kids under like 2, 3 and younger.
2 terrorists.
2 terrorists.
Yeah, basically. All right, so, and I think the fireplace, what's it called? Montego? If anybody's asking, linear fireplace, Montego. They got a lot of touch-up work and clean-up work. By the way, so just timeline, some people probably wondering like, how do you land the plane with building a custom home? Because we didn't know either. We did a final walkthrough about a week ago, I think it was on Monday, with Andy and Shelby. And we went through like everything. Everything.
They might actually have these off because they're working on the TVs.
Oh, it could actually be off because they're working on the TVs. Fair enough. So what we did is we went through everything. They had a 2 or 3 page checklist, punch out list. And anything from like paint or chips or dents or dings or windows that need to be cleaned or washed or mortar that needs to be chipped off or lighting where glass needs to be installed or a final light fixture added. Just this huge like 2-3 page checklist. And it was a lot. It was a really thorough walkthrough. But now we basically have like the mad dash for 2 weeks. All the trades have been through here doing their last little
like
touch-up work.
It was really, I'm so glad we can lean like so heavily on our builder because I mean he was like opening drawers and like this
Every
has
drawer.
to get adjusted or like this like needs to get like, you know, wood puttied or something on like a nail hole that I would never even see living here. So just really thankful for them and that because we've never even owned a house, so I have no idea what I'm doing.
Yeah, and that's a great point. I'm like, I don't know what I'm looking for a final punch out. Instead of walking around with the blue tape, taking notes about so-and-so needs to adjust this, or the plumber needs to adjust that, or the electrician needs to fix this. It was really, really helpful. So I don't know if you guys have ever experienced a punch out list. We never have, but obviously we don't want to let any of this go just because you want to make sure that you're getting a great quality product on delivery.
Yeah, and did you tell them about the warranty yet?
No.
So we have a warranty with the house, and basically when we move in, we can say within like 30 days, like to come back and fix this stuff or whatever, and then in a year again. And we have multiple like blue tape, like walk
check-throughs.
Yeah, through before we move in 2 weeks too. So definitely like a checks and balances system and support along the way too, which is great. So
one thing I wanted to cover here, this is a big deal. You can see it out the window, and I don't know if I can get it from the window. I'm probably not gonna run out there, but the whole house generator is installed. And I've had dozens and dozens and dozens of folks tell us to get a whole house generator, especially in the area.
Yeah.
And we did, we were spec'd for one, praise the Lord. We'll never run out of power.
I'm just so excited because we have the deep freeze is in the basement too, and we want a cow, and I wasn't going to get one.
Half cow.
A half cow, like butchered. I'm not gonna buy a cow to put in the land.
Makes sense.
But I did want to do that without having a generator first. So that means that we can take like the next step of being adults and like some like
save some money.
Yeah,
not eat out every day anymore. Like we're door dashing every day in the camper. All right, I'm following you.
Okay.
All right, light fixture. Here's another light fixture. Look at that thing, beautiful. Most of these were about $200 to $300. They're actually not like, what do you say, fancy, expensive. Some items are like $1,000.
Some are, some aren't. That is one nice thing about building custom is you can kind of pick and choose whatever you want to go wherever you want, which also is kind of scary. But we just kind of picked whatever was best for the space and fit within our budget. And I think most of them, I think we did a good job. Some of them I'm like, we could have done better there, but.
Yeah, but we can replace them. And that's why we didn't, like the focal ones, we spent some good money on, but other ones that we didn't know, we just got like a cheap little $200, $300 thing, and we can always replace it later. So there you go. The sconces are on. All right, looks absolutely beautiful.
And this is one of the last things that we're waiting on is a part for our
tub.
Yeah, the faucet or whatever for the tub. So that's why this is kind of sitting here like that. Everywhere else, I think, for the most part, except for maybe one of the kids' rooms is also waiting on a part, and the pool bath needs to get wrapped up with the plumbing stuff.
That's right. Let me just grab those sconces really quick. So you can see they're still doing like final mudding and drywall work, and they're gonna have to do a second coat of paint. Here's these could kind of look like the hotels, you know, have these beautiful sconces. I love how those look. So that's on my side. We still need to order vanities and mirrors from
Amazon.
Oh, I thought we were doing Costco.
No, I couldn't find any at
Oh.
Costco. I did try to find some at Costco.
I was trying to tee you up
couldn't.
for Costco.
I usually say, I don't know why it comes out Costco. Like, it's just very Midwestern feeling.
That's our intro
But
clip.
I didn't like the ones Brian picked, so I picked my own. They're from the same line, so they have the same metal, but obviously two very different fixtures. Mine actually match the overhead one.
That's right, that's right. And actually, they were about 6 inches higher.
Yeah, they were too high.
Up here. So we had them unfortunately do drywall damage, bring them down, mud and tape and paint. So they look a lot
Standing here,
better.
I feel very short for some reason. Like I feel my height standing against the case.
You can wear some heels, you'll be good to go. Glass shower doors installed. This looks absolutely beautiful. And again, we're just trying to document this stuff because I don't know too many people building a custom home, quote unquote, and showing it all up on YouTube if they are. This was a crazy conversation just because we had to figure out where to match it on the seam. And unfortunately our top and bottom they're cohesive, right? So like this wall is not as far out as the top. So it's been a whole thing.
There's always something like this, you know, like in every apartment we've ever lived in, or like even if I'm sure if you bought your house and you're like, why did they do that? Like this one thing in your house that bugs you. I have two. I have the can lights and the laundry, or like the mudry.
Yep.
Brian loves that word.
There you go.
The family entry, like from the garage, that are off center because there's a support beam, so we couldn't center them. And then this, I'm gonna stare at for like the next 30 years.
It's not awful.
Like, it's not awful, but like,
yeah, it actually looks really dope.
no, it looks nice.
And we went with a really nice glass, some basic hinges, you know, like nothing super upgraded, anything on the door, but still very expensive.
I didn't want the green, so I did upgrade a little bit on the
Did we?
yeah.
Okay, fair enough. One other quick thing I was going to show you, we got the heated floor panel finally went in, if anybody's just curious. That's what that looks like. All right, sure.
The bidet.
And the bidet toilet.
Brian's throne.
All right. Speak for yourself. And then we're still waiting for the control panel inside there for the steam shower to run the steam shower, I guess. So there you go. Just for time's sake, Liz, I don't think we're gonna go through every room, but let's show them the main lights.
There's a lot of light fixtures in here.
Yeah. If you ever want a question of what we picked specifically, shoot us an email. Happy to help you guys out. I don't think they saw the fan, by the way. I did get the outdoor big you-know-what fan installed. So that looks great. Electricians did a bang-up job for that. I think that's like the i6 or i7 fan. So perfect size for our backyard. Rear covered porch. Coming back to you. Where are we going next?
Let's go to the kitchen.
Kitchen. The panels are on, the fridge, and the dishwashers.
There's a couple of cool things in here I want to show you guys.
All right.
I'm gonna put my snack down. This has to get put back on, but they installed a outlet in here, and then this comes up so that my KitchenAid stand mixer is like just ready to go.
Dude, that's so bougie.
It's not living on the counter because like I just want to be able to wipe things down quickly at the end of the night, having two little kids and stuff. But it's just so fun that it just stays plugged in all the time.
That's
when you want
rich.
to use it, it's there. When you don't, it's back. It really wasn't that expensive.
It just looks cool.
I think it's so cool.
It just looks cool.
I actually have to get my, this is tangent, my KitchenAid is like my grandma's, so it's like one of the old school ones, and if you know KitchenAids, like you want an old school one, but it's like leaking oil, so I gotta get that fixed before we put that on there.
There you go.
The second thing is, I didn't bring a cup with me, but you can actually use like our cup washer. I showed that on Instagram, and this is so neat to me. Is it gonna do it?
No, he's got to turn it on first.
Oh, okay.
There you go. Whoa. No, that's fancy.
Isn't that cool?
We're so nerds, dude.
I'm just so excited. So right now in the camper, I don't want to go on a whole rant about everything that's currently wrong with the camper, but our sink in the bathroom hasn't worked for like 7 months. Our kitchen sink now has a pump that is broken because it can't gravity feed like out. It has to have a pump that like empties your sink. That broke, and nobody's available to fix it. So right now we have underneath the sink a giant bucket from AutoZone.
Home Depot bucket, basically.
And it takes so long for the water to get hot that the bucket fills up halfway before you can even like really start washing dishes. And then you get like 3 dishes in, and then you have to literally like a slop bucket like out the front door. So it's the little things in life for me. Why isn't there any good? Like, running hot water is amazing to me, let alone a dishwasher.
Yeah, one thing I was gonna say too, as I flip the camera around here, the house has like a automatic regenerative hot water tank, instant hot tank. So like it's always cycling hot water back to the tap. In the camper, like Liz said, it also has an instant hot water boiler tank, not a boiler, but a tank thing. But it does take about 30, 45 seconds to get water. And you have to have it on full blast, or it doesn't register that the water's flowing for it to turn on. So you guys
like
try
turn
to
it
have
on
these.
A trickle and like wait for it to get hot and then turn it all the way on. You have to like turn it like it's just.
And I'm telling you, a load of dishes, a small sink of dishes takes about 10 buckets to slop out the front door.
Bless Brian. Brian is the one who does dishes in our family usually because I cook and then he cleans after.
Yep.
And honestly, he's got the short end of the stick.
I cannot wait for the dishwashers to be done. I'm telling you, in here, in the used dishwashers, folks, we do not like live at like this level. If it was a beautiful home, like this is like just stretching our dream to even be this far. Like the camper, I almost feels like on our pay grade.
It's funny, it's really proven to me how adaptable humans are and how scary that can be.
That's a great word.
Because we've adapted to living in a camper in these like kind of rough kind of living conditions, and it's become our norm.
Yep.
And that just goes to show like people are like, you are who you associate with, like you are what you read, you are what you eat. Like these things are things for a reason, and I don't know. It's just been a really good gut check. We need to work on our attitude.
Our attitudes have been challenged. I'll tell you that.
A lot. Oh yeah, because oh, look at our refrigerator. It has my groceries in it because our refrigerator in the camper is broken.
Don't give them everything. It's been a nice unit. It's just starting to all kind of fall apart all at once.
And last night's roast.
There you go. You know, like the last 5 minutes of a road trip where everybody's got to pee, everybody's hungry, and the kids are screaming and throwing toys. It's kind of like the last 30 days of our life. We're done. We're done.
High note, and this is probably silly, but look at, I have ice.
We haven't had ice in a year.
Brian and I won't drink ice at a restaurant because it's filled with mold, and if you should Google it if you.
Yeah, don't do ice machines.
We both work in restaurants, and we just won't do it. So I haven't had ice water in a year, and I finally got some yesterday. I'm so excited.
There you go.
Oh, all of our handles are in. I don't think we showed that.
Nope, handles are in. All the bottom floor or main floor is M-Tech, a little bit nicer. All the upstairs and downstairs are Schlage. Also really beautiful product. Just we saved some money there.
Mm-hmm. Actually, we should go show the upstairs handles because I'm obsessed with Emmys. They're so pretty.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Well, I'll get a little B-roll shot.
Okay.
They like a crystal door handle. They look really, really nice. With a little upgrade for Emmy. Just a standard light here for the dining. And where are we going next?
These have dimmers too, which is cool. And then we have, this is probably one of my, I didn't think it would be, but one of my favorite light fixtures in the whole house. It's pretty dusty right now. I don't know what it is about it. I just really, really like it. I like the shadows that it makes on the ceiling at night. It just looks really cozy and inviting. It's the perfect entryway, like light fixture in my opinion. And then we also have our light sensors on the outside of the house. So our lights should be going on and off with the sun, except they're not. And I'm the one who set them and I don't know what I did. So I have to figure those out.
There's like a little thing here, forgive me.
Like I had them on and then they're just on all the time. They should be going on all by themselves, but they're not. And I don't know, I have no idea.
Take me out to the front door. I just want to show the lanterns out there. These look absolutely beautiful. Some of you guys care, some of you guys don't care. And again, we're in the bonus round of life here, folks. Nothing here is trying to be braggadocious. We're just trying to show you, I guess, what a bunch of money and a lot of stress can do for you. There's some lanterns, and then here's the one up top.
Ooh, it's chilly.
It is cold. All right, back in. Ring doorbell. There you go.
We have one there, and then one at the
family
secondary entry. And then we also have our security systems in place and working.
Yep. Super pumped about that.
Else?
Can you show my office for a quick sec? My office is almost done with the drenched blue. Probably where it needs to be. There you go. All right. So here's my office with, I think they call this like a Sputnik chandelier. Basically there's fixed chandeliers or fixed lights, and there's like hanging pendants and hanging chandeliers. There's like a bunch of different words and terms you gotta learn. We've learned the whole glossary of building a home. It's absolutely insane. They mistakenly attached this. It was supposed to go in the center, so they put the first one here thinking there's supposed to be 2 more. And so now we had to order 2 more. That cost us $600. So
I think it looks nice. Really.
It actually looks really, really good. I'm glad they made that mistake, because otherwise we probably just would have cheaped out and just went with one center art hanging sconce. What are they all from? Like Hinkley,
I don't know that one.
Something,
Wisconsin's or Hinkley. We have a lot of Hinkley and a lot of,
Design Comfort. One or two of those.
Something like that, yeah.
Yep. We'll get you, if you ever need a list, let us know. This one is the, your bathroom. Here's the Quasar light. Can you show them that one
I
real
don't
quick?
love this one.
This one we're still debating if we like.
This is probably my least favorite in the whole house. Oops.
There you go.
It's not a bad light, I just don't think it fits the space very well.
Sure.
So,
we might switch it out.
I might switch it out later.
Where do you want to go next? We'll probably wrap
upstairs,
this. Let's
yeah.
do this and we'll wrap this thing up.
So this is really just about the doorknobs. I kind of don't want to go in the kids' rooms.
Yeah.
But we put these really pretty knobs on Emmy's, and I kind of wish that we did it everywhere. I think they're so pretty. Everybody else just got normal knobs up here. She has it on her bathroom door, her closet, and like her actual door. And she thought it was such a fun like princess touch that she's at a fun age where she like thinks that kind of stuff is cool.
Yep.
But this is a light fixture up here.
Here's our formal light fixture up here, whatever you want to call this. These are not as expensive as they look. I will tell you guys that. we did go like 20-30% over budget on lighting, but it was like a nominal budget. So 20% over a couple, grand is nothing.
What haven't we gone over budget on? Literally, seriously,
Yeah,
one thing.
but we're not 300% over like on tile. That would make me cry. 20% over on lighting, that's like 10 aerations, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, and then these are on, they are on a, what is it called?
Photocell.
Photocell outside, so when it starts to go, when the sun goes down, these come on, and they're all around the house in different places. Like in our hallway and stuff that you would need like a night light at night. The kids have them outside their room.
Yep.
So that was cool.
I'll show you the guys, the Schlag. No, these are M-Tech.
I think these are all M-Tech.
Yeah, these are all M-Tech on the main level. So these look really pretty. Definitely a couple bucks more, but we only paid the extra on the main level. All the other ones are Schlag upstairs and downstairs, right?
I don't think so. I think those were these upstairs.
No, they're Schlag upstairs and downstairs. I know, because I'm trying to save some money. The lanterns up here look absolutely beautiful, by the way. Quick side note, we didn't want to do something in the center to block the view from there to the TV behind us. And Liz has a perfect view now of hanging out. There you go, there's your thumbnail, Liz. Wait for it. There you go, all right. They're centered on the center of that island right here, and they're centered on that island. So there's a little bit, it's a little wide, even maybe a little wider than we kind of anticipated, but they're centered on the counter, not on the like actual built-in, if that makes any sense. But it looks really good. And if we don't like it, we can always add a third light, right?
Yeah.
All right, we're going to the garage and then we're wrapping this thing up. Concrete.
Let me grab my snack. We're going outside.
What'd you get? You got your snack?
My snack and my phone.
There you go. By the way, water bottle filler machine is working, so that's
works.
awesome.
I had my first Stanley full of it yesterday. It's beautiful.
Ooh-wee. We asked the painter to just do a basic paint and prime and paint in here, so nothing crazy.
I think this is just either pure white or snowbound. I don't really know. Oh, you guys want to hear something cool? I think, yeah, we can.
Oh, they haven't seen the garage doors. Hold on, wait for it. Whoa, the garage door openers are here. Praise the Lord. And they're the quiet, like, side high lift. Folks, we never even knew this stuff existed, you know what I'm saying? Like,
these are the most, so we lived, if you guys remember our old apartment, above like all three garages. We lived above our neighbors, and we constantly got woken up because their garage doors, not any fault of theirs, their garages are just so noisy. And I didn't know this existed. Like the side ones are so quiet.
Yeah.
And then we also have motion lights by them too. So we have overhead lighting in here that you can turn on, and we also have motion like lights. So even when it's night.
oh, and they epoxied the floor.
Oh yeah.
Jeez, oh Pete, it's been a lot. So the epoxy floor, it's like the gray white flake. A lot of you guys suggested that we do this. Originally I was kind of gonna cheap out $5,000, but they had a great guy that came in, did it in like 3 days, and looks absolutely awesome. SV Epoxies on Instagram, check them out.
Yeah, we
Awesome
did not
dude.
do in the storage room, but it's just storage, so it
Yeah,
doesn't really matter.
nothing's going on over there. All right, last but not least, let's show the concrete.
The concrete, it's cold.
I know. All right, here we go. Ta-da! Oh, the concrete is here. Holy cow. By the way, somebody was saying on a previous video that we were bragging that the concrete's like 30 grand.
No, I'm crying.
We're crying that it's 30 grand.
30 grand.
Folks, you have no idea.
We budgeted 28.
26.
For like the whole drive, and we got like half of that.
Yeah, like obviously not a low bid or a low number. It's just we added a bunch of stuff and we did all the pipe for the barn. And so we basically took the whole concrete budget, instead of here down, we did it here back. That way we don't have to repeat or drive over that later.
I hope nobody feels like we're bragging when we show these videos. Like,
No,
you guys,
no.
Like we don't mean to at all. We're just kind of showing you what's going on.
Yeah, I think the regular viewer, you guys get it. We've been saving for 6, 7, 8 years to build a home like this. And my gosh, working our guts out for 2 businesses for like decades doing this. But to a casual observer, they might be like, look at these people at their rich house. I'm like, dude, it's nothing like that. We're just regular, normal freaking people. So I definitely was not bragging on the concrete. Please don't take that out of context. But I am super grateful for concrete. That's why we're so excited, because
we've been living in the mud.
It's been so muddy. Like, you have no idea the content, the conversation here about how muddy it has been. The last I'm like, oh, it's back to mud season. And
it's always mud season.
Like, it's always mud season. So let me just get a quick pan here. They did the lean-to. I don't know if you guys can see all the way over there. The apron of the barn, all of this, right? And then we basically cut it off here at the porta potty. And then we did the apron just so we have something to zip out of. Everybody suggested doing that. That was a couple grand add. So this middle, let's say that's 10 grand. Next year I'll try to cash flow that and we'll wrap up our driveway. So a lot going on, babe. You hanging in there?
Yes.
Cold?
I'm cold. But home stretch we have this week at Equip, then we're back. It's LEL, and then we move in.
That's right.
And
then we get to go spend a crap ton of money on furniture that is all back ordered 10 weeks. Unbelievable, right? Never ends. All right.
At this point, I'm just waiting for Black Friday.
That's right. That's right. All right. Anything you want to leave these guys? But if not, we'll button it up.
Nope. I think that's it.
All right, guys. Over and out. Thanks so much for watching. Appreciate you guys as always. Like, comment, subscribe if you want, and if you don't, that's fine too. Thanks for checking out all the videos. We'll try to leave some cards and end screens. You guys can check it all out, and hopefully in about 2 weeks we'll give you guys a final move-in day. That'll be so exciting. It'll be 18 months almost to the date since we started this process.
It's as old as Crew.
It really is. Crew came like 2 days after we broke ground.
Yeah.
Absolutely crazy, but we're hanging in there. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the prayers. It's been ridiculous, but we're finally here. All right, it's been a dream come true. So over and out. Love you guys. God bless, and have a great rest of the day. We'll see ya.
Bye.